Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Hawa Shai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rokakodas. Double honors to bosses and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to your beloved Akim that is pushing his word in sincerity and truth with humiliation all across the floor with. To you, I salute. This is the brother Zai one back at you with another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And you know what I want to touch on a precept. I was just meditating on through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. This is Proverbs 25 and 19. Confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. All right. And, that unfaithful or unbelieving, because unfaithful goes back to unbelieving, faithless. All right. Faithless. Let's prove it. Salakia, right? Because, pretty much, you know, 2/3 of our people are basically faithless, like unbelieving. And sometimes even family, you have confidence in them. In a time of trouble, they can fail you, son. They can fucking fail you. And it is like it has hurt you to know when you depend on them sometime and they let you down. But hey, it is what it is. But it's best to have your confidence in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Don't try to have your confidence depending on people, especially in these time. And as for these people, what have confidence in this system is gonna fail them. Our confidence is in the Lord. But sometimes, you give friends and so family the benefit of the doubt and they let you down, especially in a time of trouble, but that's be hurtful, but all right. Let's look up the word it's the word unfaithful man, right? To act treacherously, deceitfully, deal treacherously, or to act to deal treacherously, faithlessly, right? Faithlessly, right? Faithlessly. And all right. Okay. What does faithless mean? Faithless, false, disloyal, treacherous, perfidious man, untrue to what should command one's fidelity or allegiance. Faithless applies to any failure to keep a promise or pledge or any breach of allegiance or loyalty. All right, and that's what a lot of these sometimes people, it could be your friend, or it could be your family. I don't need true friends, our brothers, and because a lot of these people are jump ain't get no morals and no standards. You know what I mean? So they're gonna let you down sometime in the time of need. You know. So, hey, that's what it is, right? Let's look up the word confidence. You see that? Trust, confidence, refuge, act of confiding, object of confidence, state of confidence, security. All right, Strong's, it says refuge, security, assurance, hope, sure, trust. It's better to put your trust in the Lord than put your trust in man. All right. Okay. So scriptures say what? Confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth on a foot or the joint. Because you might be in a situation, I see it. I've been in a situation in times past, depending on family. Oh, it was so hurtful, they never come true for you. And it is be hurtful. So it's best to put your confidence in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Pretty much. All right. I see they had some cross references, some scriptures. All right. But let me see if I get another scripture, right? Right? When you look up confidence, right? I think it's one Psalms. Yes. This is Psalms 118 and 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. You see that? So it's better to put your Trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but you know, have a mindset in these last days, fixated on this word, what his word say, because a lot of people's gonna could let you down in these times. Salakia. Hey, tell you shut up. Salakia. Salakia. Yeah, so it's better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. You see that? Verse 9. Psalms 118 and 9. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. All right. All right. It's better to trust in the Lord in these last days. All right. There's another one. There's another one. Okay. Um, Psalms 146 and 3. It says, put not your trust in princes, nor in the Son of Man, in whom there is no help. You see that? So we got to keep our confidence in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, boy, especially in these last days. You know, into what Yahweh Shem Yahushai must say for the brotherhood, because sometimes your back is be so against the wall, and a brother could come and just bless you, but it's a blessing to have this brotherhood. Because I know many times, brothers has helped me, into what Yahweh Shem Yahushai, but we help one another, and it's a blessing to have this brotherhood, because hey, especially in the hard times, put your confidence in family and sometimes further than the world, or you can get let down. Especially when you really need it. Oh man, like the scriptures say, man. All right. Um. Right. Now let me go. It's another one. All right. I look up the word confidence. Right. Right. There's Proverbs 14 and 26. In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. All right. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right. It's strong confidence. All right. And his children should have a place of refuge. All right. And our place of refuge is in this word. This our security. Because one of the word refuge means security. All right. This our security. All right. All right. We hoping in this word. This Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The secret place of this word, these scriptures. Applying these scriptures. All right, this is the secret place. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. All right, in him will we trust to deliver us all these times. All right, okay, but it's just sometimes hurt when you dealing with, sometimes your friend and sometimes your family was let you down, especially in the time of need, man. And in the grand scheme of things, all these people out here would have confidence in this devil, Esau, and this system. This gonna fail them. The scripture say, put not your trust in princes nor the Son of Man where there's no help. Your help should be in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? Okay. Let's get this is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So, hey, for these people out here, their trust in the system, all right, what is crumbling down, it's gonna fail them. All right, it's gonna fail them. All right, this system is gonna fail a lot of people, and a lot of people is gonna have a lot of what you call it now, Heart attacks, when you see things start to get really bad. Man's out feeling of affair was coming on the earth. Yeah, these times where we in, trusting in the system. You see Jake around here living a carefree life. Things will always be good. But things is going to change. Things is going to change for the worse, and we be glad for these things to happen. That's the only way for us to get us salvation. But pretty much, yeah, man. Like the scripture say, um, Proverbs 25:19 says again, it says, confidence in an unfaithful man in a time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot or the joint. Now, when you go to that word, I brought it out. It means faithless, right? Like I say, I could equate it with Esau and our people, right? Let's prove it. The second Ezra chapter 15, right? Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for that they are faithful and true. All right, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against me, meaning their unbelief. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. What does that word unfaithful means? All right, that word unfaithful, what does it mean? All right, let's find out what that word unfaithful means. All right, because like I say, that could be equated with our people. This is Revelation 21:8. But the fearful and unbelieving, and abominable, and the murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, idolaters, and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone. This is the second death, meaning those missiles. But the unbelieving, right? So let's look up this word unbelieving. All right. When you look it up, it means unfaithful, faithless. You see that? All right. Not to be trusted, unbelieving, without trust in Yahweh. All right. Esau, that's 2/3 of our people because they don't believe in the Lord. And it says, what strongs? And disbelieving without Christian faith. Who's the true Christian? Will follow the Mashiach. See that? It says, but especially a heathen. All right. 2/3 of our people, and Esau Edom, untrustworthy person. All right, so that believer not faithless. So infidel. So hey, pretty much, don't have your confidence in man. Man is gonna fail you. Man is gonna fail you in these last days. All right. Now I showed you the word unfaithful. All right, and it goes back to unbelieving. All right, it is interchangeable. So pretty much, put not your trust in print, Salak. Put not your confidence in man. Okay? It says what? Proverbs 25:19. Let me just read some of these translation and I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Let's read some one or two of these translation. Okay. It says okay. This is the NLT. Putting confidence in an unreliable person in times of trouble is like chewing with a broken tooth or walking on a lame foot. You see that? Unreliable. And we all experience unreliable people whereby, it's hoping and they, come true for you and they just fail you. All right. RSV, trust in a faithless man in time of trouble is like a bad tooth or a foot that slips. You see that? You see that? So, yeah, man. So we gotta put our confidence, our trust more and more in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And let him take care, let him deal with the rest, you know. But like I say, sometimes you might have family, friends, you depend on to do certain things and they let you down. And especially in the time of trouble, let's be hurtful, boy. But yeah, man, you just gotta continue to put your trust more and more in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and everything is gonna work out. Everything is gonna work out. You might get let down, but once you put your trust in the Lord, hey, all things work good for them that love the Lord, man. It's gonna work out. Trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Help with these people out here. You know. But pretty much, I hit the point. I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rukakadash. Yeah, my shalom.